Hey, it's Dunstan, and I'm hanging on by one hand. And I want to know if you ever get the feeling like you're just hanging in there and you're just dangling by a thread, and life is really, really tight. You're tight for time, you're tight for money, you're tight for motivation, and it's really challenging. So what if the whole universe was actually trying to give you a message, and the message was to let go and fall and drop and land and be where you are? Now, you're probably resisting this message because your identity of who you think or thought you were is conditioned to hang on to things from the past. So in NLP, my NLP teacher, Kane Minkus, described this to me as the phenomenon of flapping. And it's like the universe is trying to tell you something, and there's something called a baseline state. Now on the outlook, it's a disaster. You feel worthless, helpless, hopeless, and it's a totally low emotional state. Now, why on earth would anyone want to go there? Why would you want to feel hopeless and helpless? Well, what if I told you, and check in and see if this feels true inside, but what if that baseline state, that place where you've let go of absolutely everything, was your most powerful place? The reason it's called flapping is just because, like a bird flying, flapping its wings, people will generally do anything they can to avoid feeling that ultimate pain emotionally, that discomfort of feeling like there really is no hope, nothing, empty, hopeless, desperately lonely, without any hope. Now, some of you will know what I mean. Some of you may be in denial, but you know, it's a classic hero's journey is to go to that place of pain. If you're curious about that, look up Joseph Campbell. But it's in every single film or story is where the hero goes through, they go through the depths of despair. They really come up against their fears, shit happens, and you know, the weak give up. And it's not about weak as in you should smash yourself. It's just if you're going through hell, keep going. Because what if the universe was actually trying to take you to a better place? Because when you're not afraid of your baseline state, it has no power over you. Once you release that fear, you're free. You can fly, you can soar and glide high. So if you're hanging on by a thread, I'd like you to try a reframe. Because in your mind, you're doing what you think you have to do. And what you think you have to do is cling on for dear life. Now, if that's in your unconscious, what message is that sending out into the universe? What message is your electromagnetic field vibrating with? And what kind of people are you going to attract into your life? You are hanging on by a thread. Think about